Niggas hate, but they bitches in love. Paint the Bentley all white like a dove. I took off, ain't the same as it was. Kid her out, told her walk to the bus. Over super can tell when it cut. You can't tell me that she ain't a slut. Who think you fooling? We not new.
Hey guys, the day is new. I got a story time for you, and if you ain't finna watch them, what you got better to do? Today is a story time about the time I thought that I was 17 and pregnant. So it was last July. And this is when my mom found out that me and my boyfriend was doing stuff. And my period was late. Like, it was super late. Maybe about a week late. And my stomach was actually bigger. It was very big compared to what it usually is. And so, I talked to my boyfriend and basically had that talk, like, if I am pregnant, do you want to keep it or do you want to get rid of it? And so he basically was like, I would never get rid of any child. So if you are pregnant, we're going to take care of that child. And I'm going to be there with you taking care of that child. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I really appreciate him for being there with me through, everything that was going on. And, our parents they weren't necessarily happy about it, but they were being way more supportive than I thought they would be. My mom had a talk with me asking, like, do you know, like, how can I say this? She basically was asking, like, do you know at all if there's a possibility of you being pregnant? And I was basically just saying, like, I don't know. I really don't know. So, she would make jokes about it. Because my boyfriend was dark skinned. And so, every time I would eat or something, she would make jokes about, me feeding my black baby. Which I would love. I really love dark skinned kids. I want a dark skinned baby so bad. Not right now, but in the future I do want dark skinned kids. But yeah, my mom, she wasn't mad about it, but you can tell that she was concerned, I should say. And she told my aunties and uncles, my grandma, she told everybody. And, we was basically all just waiting. We was waiting. His parents was waiting to see what was going to happen. And so, my boyfriend would text me every day, asking me how I'm feeling, if anything has changed. Because actually, I don't know what it is, but when you think you're pregnant, you feel pregnant. So everything was making me want to throw up. My stomach was getting bigger. I was eating weird stuff. Like, it was weird because it felt like I really was. And, my boyfriend was very supportive. He was like, if you need anything, he came to see me. And because we live about 30 minutes away. So with no car, it's very hard to be commuting to each other. So he came to see me as much as he could. Make sure I was okay. Make sure, I was eating right. Stuff like that. And so basically, we didn't know if I was pregnant or not yet. But everybody was on board with it. And so, I was really happy about that. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think about how if I was, how my life would change. Cause I wasn't even graduated from high school yet or nothing at that time. And basically they were saying, like, instead of a graduation party, we're gonna be throwing basically a baby shower. And that just really hit me. Like, if I'm pregnant, like, my life is really gonna change. Because honestly, when girls get pregnant, yes, it's on the dad, but it's not really on the dad. Because if the dad pick up and leave, now it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility regardless of what the dad do. And I feel like that's not fair, but that's how it is. And so I actually did take a pregnancy test, and it came out negative. But I was still like a week and a half late when I took it, so I didn't understand, and my boyfriend, he was helpful, but he didn't want me to be pregnant. We had a lot of stuff going on, and it would have been hard for us to add a child to the equation. So when I took the test and it came back negative, of course he was relieved, but everybody was saying, like, that really don't mean nothing. It might not show up today, but it could show up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And so my mom was like, if your period don't come on in 5 more days, I think it was like Thursday or something like that. I don't even remember. But she was like, if it don't come on by Monday, we're going to take another one. Because if it didn't come on by Monday, then I was for sure pregnant. So we just waiting around. And everything that I did, they'll be like, oh yeah, you pregnant. Like, if I be like, oh, my back hurt, yeah, you pregnant. And be like, oh, I want this, yeah, you pregnant. And for some, I was always hungry. I'm usually hungry, but I was hungry. Like, every 4 hours, I was ready to eat. So they really thought, like, I was pregnant. My boyfriend thought I was pregnant. His parents thought I was pregnant. My mama thought I was pregnant. Everybody thought I was pregnant. And so then Sunday come. Sunday, I'm starting to feel pains in my stomach. And so, but it didn't feel like regular period cramps. So I'm like, okay, I don't understand. And it's the same day my boyfriend had came to see me, and we was playing around, and he accidentally hit me in my stomach. So when he left, I'm messing up the story. Right after he hit me in my stomach by accident, when I started feeling pains. And you know what I'm saying? After he had left or whatever, just like hours later, I went to the bathroom and my period was on. So I told my mama, like, Mama, it came on, and she was like, let me see to make sure that I'm not lying, whatever. But she didn't actually come see it. And so my period was on, but this was like the heaviest period I've had in my whole life. My period, I was filling up a pad every 30 minutes. Like, that's how heavy it was. So everybody kept saying, like, oh, you probably had a miscarriage. And I'm like, I mean, I could have, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what a miscarriage looked like coming out. I don't know. I just feel like him hitting me in my stomach made the period come on. Like, it like, come on. I think that's what happened, but I don't know. That's a mystery the world may never know. But it turns out that I wasn't pregnant, and I am glad that I was not pregnant, because it was just not the right time. I want to be well off when I have a kid. I want to be rich, but I want to be able to sustain myself and my baby. And that's period. That was the end of that story. I want you all to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram I'll do follow back. And it's been real. See you in the next video.